What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, I am out here living my best life. I'm in a great time in my life, actually, Deke. Like, this is a smooth spot I'm in right now, man.
I know you were telling me.
Yeah, man, I'm experiencing changes in my life. Physical changes, Deke. I've been alive for 34 years. And during those 34 years, I've been pretty healthy. I'm talking eyesight, ears, taste, physique, everything. Never had allergies. But Deke, I am developing allergies, and I'm leaning into this thing, man. This is the first time I've ever experienced this. The whole like sneezing, eyes a little red. At first, I thought it was from some other stuff, but then I realized, like, no, this is an allergy. And I thought you had to grow up with allergies. I didn't know you could develop them over time. So, like, my wife, we're having a conversation. She's like, yeah, babe, you might have developed some allergies. You might want to look into it. I'm like, man, I don't care about an allergy. I'm not allergic to seafood. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only allergy I'm worried about. I like my shrimp. But then I got to look, and I'm like, oh, no, this could be an allergy. Is this what's going on right now? So I'm in that phase of, like, I'm excited about it.
Did you go to the doctor?
Not yet. I'm excited about it. She was getting me on.
Speculation still, though.
She was getting me on, it was Zyrtec. That's like one of the allergy medicines. I couldn't tell the difference no way or the other. But I was like, you know what? I'll pop one. It's worth a shot. Couldn't feel a difference, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm enjoying it. But the reason why I canceled out the whole, like, is it, sickness? Because then I was like, okay, I'm going to spend a day taking some Dayquil. See if that changes it. Zero effect. Then I was like, let me try NyQuil. Zero effect. Then I was like, I don't feel like anything's wrong. I just keep sneezing. And I was like, this is interesting. And I went through a denial. I was in denial. I was like, man, I don't get allergies. I'm Arthur Moats. And then after that, I said, you know what? Well, maybe the big dog is getting on, man. And if that is the case, I am very excited. So.
Why the excitement?
Because I didn't always want to have one. But, like, growing up, in the Moats household, my sister had real bad allergies and asthma. So, like, we would always hear her doing the sneezing and the sniffling. We was like, I used to tell her all the time, like, look, if you sick, go take you some cold medicine. Go sit in the room. She's like, I'm not sick. It's allergy. I'm like, I don't know what allergy is, but when I sneeze, that means I'm sick. So if you're sneezing, that means you're sick. She's like, no. But now I'm understanding. Now I'm enlightened. And like I said, because of that, I'm actually enjoying it, man. So it's kind of cool, bro.
So you could connect with your family a little bit more?
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people out there in the general population do have allergies. So it's like, man, I get a chance to, like, become one with them also. I'm a man of the people. And I feel like allergies are part of that. So, yeah.
Makes sense.
That's my logic, at least.
I think it makes sense a little bit. Yeah, you're becoming more relatable.
And that's all I want to be. I want to be relatable. I don't want them to be like, oh, Moats, he's up there. You can't really.
You can't even get allergies.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. I'm very much like the regular population, ladies and gentlemen. I am the regular population. Okay? Yeah, so I got allergies, man.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of cool, bro.
I guess. I didn't think that'd be something I'd be complimenting or giving a thumbs up to.
Yeah,
but
bro. Yeah.
If you like it, sure, I'm with it.
Like it, man. I've been telling everybody today, like, I got these allergies, right? Yeah. You ever heard of allergies? Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? And they're like, what? No, allergies aren't cool, bro. Who wants allergies? I'm like, it's not that bad. I mean, granted, I've only had it for like a couple days now, but it's like, shout out to the allergy gang, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully it's nothing worse. As long as it's just allergies.
Yeah. I'm not pregnant. That's what you were worried about. Not pregnant.
That was really low.
That was where you was going? Oh, okay. I didn't know you was going. Yeah. I don't have a toothache either. I can assure you of that.
Okay.
So that was probably the next thing. I know how you roll.
A toothache.
Yeah. And my stomach feels fine also. I figure those are like the three things.
I do think
pregnant, toothache, tummy ache.
I'm not an expert, but I do think something with teeth does have to do with like your sinuses too sometimes.
Oh, you got the juice now.
I think so. So maybe it could be related to teeth. I don't know, but no, as long as it's just allergies, you're good to go. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Team allergies, baby. Team allergies. Yeah. Gotta wear that thing with pride. But shout out to the attire, man. I see you got the captain on, man. Yeah. Man. That's gonna be exciting.
You know how you say, guys, everyone.
Yeah.
Hard stop this time.
Let's go.
I got baseball. G's playing a game.
Talk to him, Deke.
Hard stop, 5:30. I got a Penguin game to go to. Big Deke energy at PPG Paints Arena tonight.
Talk to him,
We're bringing home a dub.
Talk to him, Deke. I'll tell you what, man. That game Saturday was fire. Definitely enjoyed that, man.
It was fire.
Yeah.
It was weird because it's 4-1 in the first. Oh, game over.
Yep.
Game over.
You sound like Gray. Gray was like, yo, it's 4-1. Dad, it's over. I was like, actually, son, it's a lot of hockey left.
It was more interesting than you wanted it to be because there's so many games whenever it comes to playoffs, especially with our Pittsburgh teams. And Penguins series usually go, 5, 6, 7 games. A lot of them get down to the wire. Your heart's pumping a lot.
This is very true.
Heartaches, heartbreaks, all that type of stuff. You just want sometimes one game to be easy sailing.
Can we just kick somebody butt from start to finish, pretty please? Yeah.
But because even whenever we went up 1 in the third, it's like, okay, now we got to play still defense.
Yes.
Until the end of the game. Luckily, once we finally got that empty net, it was like, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. And then we got the
another
extra
one.
empty net, 7-4. Okay. Yeah. It looks way worse than what it really was. But
Absolutely.
so hopefully we could bring home the dub tonight too.
Nah, man, we got.
And the reason I wore white, they do the whiteouts, right? Is that what
they do.
there?
I don't know if it's a whiteout tonight though. Is it?
I have no clue.
Either way, you got the captain. You guys said the kid, so we're good either way, man.
I wanted to rock what Tomlin's rocking.
He did have that on. I was like, yo, that was dope. Yeah.
I kind of got that.
Yeah,
hat
hat's a little different, though.
Yeah, it's a little different, but he wears the hat with the jersey.
Yeah.
No, he didn't actually. Did he?
I thought he had the hat on. Yeah,
I think he did have.
Yeah.
No, you're right. He did have the hat.
Yeah, Coach T ain't going out there without that hat on, baby. Come on now, he got it. Yeah, unless they hit him with the. Well, all right.
Well, serious question.
Yeah.
Because it still looked like he has a hairline.
He does. He is thinning in a certain particular region of his head.
If he grows it out anymore, it's going to look way worse.
No. It's not anymore. It's if the spray was not there when y'all saw him, y'all would see. Yeah.
So that's what he's.
But
doing.
that's my dog, though, man. I ain't.
Is that what he's doing?
I'm not a hater.
I can't tell.
But that's what it's supposed to be. The Beijing is supposed to be like. You're not supposed to tell. The ones you can tell, it's like, yo, you got too much on.
Doc Rivers, Chris Paul.
Yeah. Or you think of DJ Khaled at times. When you look at how dark his beard looks at times, bro. It's like that's the yang yang, little Beijing, man.
Okay. Yeah, Doc's is bad. I mean,
yeah, it happens.
Because it's a nice hairline, but then everything else is bald. Chris Paul's kind of the same way.
It is what it is, man. So, hey, man, some people gotta rock with it like that.
LBJ,
man.
I don't know what the hell
y'all
he's
chill
doing
out. Chill out. Don't you do that now. I got him on my shirt today. Y'all chill out, okay?
I don't know what he's doing
starting that today. We are not starting that today. Y'all chill out on my man LBJ. All right. I put the shirt on because he is, one of the owners now. So it's like I'm rocking with you. Come on, man. I'm rocking with you. Absolutely.
Right, that's fair. But I think this year he just went full. I don't care because there's
it's a strong
just a
possibility.
Full bald spot at
Chill
the back.
out, bro. You ain't gotta go that. We don't need in-depth analysis on my man Brown hair situation. All right, we are not doing that today. Jeez.
I remember one article came out. This is probably like 10 years ago. This was the Heat. Yeah. I think his barber came out. It's all natural. It's perfectly natural. Right, I don't know what you guys are saying.
Yeah, it's natural. Anywho. Because we do got to make sure we stick on how we gonna roll with the day, man.
5:30.
Go see your 5:30. I don't care what y'all talking about. 5:30.
I gotta pick up my bro and we gotta roll. I don't even know where the seats are.
I love it, bro. I love it. So with that being said, man, y'all let us know where y'all are tuning in from, and we will give y'all that big boy shout out, man. And shout out to all my allergy people out there. Us allergy people gotta stick together. You know what I'm saying? Heck yeah.
I'll start us off here.
Let's roll.
Jacob Malacio is always good for a first shout out.
Oh yeah.
919 NC in the house as always.
Love it.
Looks like he's blasting off to Mars.
Oh man, if he's not, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Love it, my brother.
Do people in the chat get stuff done?
I am not sure. That's a good question. I am not sure, because they do just sit up here with us and we love y'all for it, but it makes you wonder, like, yo, what are y'all currently
actually they
doing
do
right now, right?
We know for a fact they do, because they say I'm doing it at work, and it's like, okay,
right. And we know the FedEx got the snitch cam, so we know y'all do this at work. But yeah, you're right. Maybe they are great at multitasking.
I just know me. I get lazy.
I can't multitask that well, bro. Yeah, I will lock in on this chat and be like, you know what? Forget everything else, guys.
Because the times I will do it, it's either like before sleep, just trying to doze off, relax, watching a movie.
Are you talking about researching, or are you talking about chat?
Researching.
Okay.
Researching. It'll be like that, or you're out, going out, bars, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Golf. Like, there's no work involved. I'll put it to you that
Random
way.
car rides with people we just met at that moment, but it was all love after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly.
Shout out to the homies on the west side.
Work, that's tough for me, man.
Yeah.
Because even if I do it, try to get some stuff done, it's like, no, like, my attention is just all over the place. Yeah. So I don't know how people do it, but shout out to you guys.
About to say, hey,
researching work and watching us.
Hey, man. Technically, I mean, I think I know somebody who might research a little bit when he works too, or when they work. I know a person or two. Now that I think about it.
Right.
Yeah. But anywho, let's get back to the chat. We're not gonna tell on nobody today. All right.
This ain't work though.
This is definitely not work.
This is a passion.
For a fact, this isn't work, bro.
You gotta love what you do.
Come on, man. We just wake up and we do this. You know what I mean?
Rashid Owsley, 703 VA. Always watching at work.
Let's get it.
Shoot the rock.
Shoot
563 Du Bois, Iowa. Finished my exam early. Yeah, I feel bad for all the people that are still in college, but they should be finishing up soon here.
No, you shouldn't feel bad about the ones in college. Feel bad for the ones that are out of college. They got to like do like the regular like life stuff, man. College was a vibe, bro. It's a vibe. You literally just it's school. You might have a job, but it's like we get to just enjoy it. Like when I think of college, man, I think of just like carefree.
I hated the exams.
Bro.
I hated the exams. I hated the college work.
Yeah, but the work. Think about college work compared to like when you got to actually like work every single day. And it's like consequences like, okay, you failed a quiz. Like, all right, man, I'll make it up next time. You don't show up to work. It's like, now you missing out on the check. Did your boss downside? Like, it's just a lot more that comes into like when you leave the school range. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. The social atmosphere is better for college, but I think you had a better college experience than me. I was like a loner because I was commuting down to Pitt. Like, I wasn't always down there.
I was kind of a loner
All my boys were up in Dayton. Like,
I was kind of a loner too, man.
Are you?
A little bit.
I could see that.
Yeah, because you know, I was a little bit more like the straight and narrow. Yeah, I was more, but I was also more like the straight and narrow as well, man. I had some fun. Don't get it twisted. I had my fun, but I was a lot more like just singularly focused on the whole NFL thing. So it was like, yo, I'm not doing anything. I don't got time for nothing.
That's why you win depoys.
Come on, man. You know how we do. Still,
that's what it was, right? You won Defensive Player of the Year.
I did actually, yes.
On the James, and it was D2, correct? I'm not making it sound bad.
It's
but
FCS,
like,
1AA, not D2. Now they're currently 1A. You know, it was part of that foundation. But yes, I'm following you.
I'm not making it sound bad.
I'm following you.
But yeah, those depoys have to come from somewhere.
Absolutely, man. Come on, man.
That's that motivation.
Gotta have a little hard work, dedication, sacrifice, all that good stuff. Now we turn up on the back end. Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
Definitely turn up on the back end.
Fair. Definitely.
All right. We'll get a couple more, and after that, we'll hop into this first topic.
Sure. You want to say any?
Actually, yes. Let me get in here real quick, man. Joey Weaver, he says, Manitowok, the 920. And then Donald Copeland also says, in reference to smoking, he says he smokes sativa during the day. That is the part that the sativa will keep you up. The hybrids will get you high.
That'll actually make you want to do more stuff.
Yeah. The indicas, they're going to have you, you know. I'm more of an indica guy. Hybrid is like where I draw the line. I'm not really into the sativas. Like, it's cool, but when I feel it, I want to feel it.
Did I ever tell you that story?
What story?
Smoke sativa, golfing. This is probably 4 years ago or something.
Okay.
Don't think I ever really had it before.
Mm-hmm.
Get home after I think I won 18 holes.
Yeah.
You know, I had beers, all this stuff.
Okay.
So, like, I'm kind of wiped.
Yeah.
Get home, lay outside by the pool. Couldn't sit there for like 2 minutes. I was like, I have to do something.
Wow.
Grabbed a Yangling.
Get your motivation.
Cut the grass. Didn't even need to cut that bad.
Get your motivation.
But that's what that stuff does to me.
Yeah, man. I don't want that type of motivation. In fact, I feel like I walk around already up here. I'm always trying to pull it back. Get chill, relax, breathe, woosah. Yeah, I'm on the opposite end of that, man. I'm like high end. Yeah. So I'm always like, whatever kid can suppress this, who has the horse tranquilizer?
Yeah.
Give it to me, please. That'll make me normal. So, yeah. I like it. I'll end with this one right here, man. Okay. Steel, stainless steel. He says, Portsmouth. That's VA. That's the crib for you. And he says, Dodo is on fire. Talking about young Dorian Finney-Smith with the Dallas Mavericks. Yes, indeed. That boy is from the Casa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he's getting off in these postseason as well, man.
I had that game kind of on in the background, so I wasn't paying that much attention. I just saw the Mavericks. They were up kind of double digits the whole game. Yeah. So I had golf on the other screen. But they were showing him a lot.
Yeah,
so I was like, oh, Moats' boy has to be doing
back-to-back
something good.
threes, like late in the game. Yeah. He a 3-and-D dude, man. But always love seeing my man, you know what I'm saying, go out there and do his thing. Put on for the city. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You want me to read these?
All right, let's get them popping, baby.
Official momentum.
Uh-oh, you know he out here early. Hey, official. You a couple days away, baby. This Friday the 13th. Southern Tier Brewing Company. Right on the North Shore, baby. Starting at 6 p.m. Arthur Moats, my man Deke out there getting it in. Live podcast, live episode, man. Y'all definitely want to meet us there, man. It's going to be a blast. Yes, it is. But Official Momentum just reminded me of that. So shout out to you, Official Momentum.
That's what he says. It's on his mind. What's good?
Uh-oh.
Happy Monday. Hashtag live show Friday.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Free of charge. Free of charge.
Just show up.
Absolutely. Just pull up, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going to be a blast because this is what we do.
Najee Laupack. Afternoon, fellas. No baby yet, but little man weighing a solid 8 pounds, 12 ounces.
Let's get it.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a big baby. I like that. Baby. Let's go.
Well, you know how Crosby's number's 8'7"?
Uh-oh. Hey, now.
Born on the same day. So
Hey, now.
that can only mean good things with me being in the stadium tonight.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
also, I was 8 pounds, 7 ounces.
Oh, man. Okay.
8'7".
Let's go.
Wade, 8'7".
Uh-huh.
Crosby, born 8'7".
Let's get it.
In 1987. So there's
Let's go.
a lot of good signs for tonight.
Let's go. And what's 8 plus 7?
15.
All right, no correlation there. Just checking.
There might be.
Somehow.
Maybe we win 5-1. Although that would be like 51, right?
Yeah, something like that. But either way, I get you. I get what you're going with.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something there.
Yeah.
Steelers Nation on fire. Get Louis Riddick in the GM chair.
Hey, man. We definitely going to talk some GMs on Wednesday's show, man. We're going to hit on a lot of those guys because we are getting multiple guys now going through for their second round of in-person interviews. So we will talk a ton about them on Wednesday's show. Just giving you the heads up on that. But shout out to you, Steelers Nation on fire.
Russell Schwartz, Moats and Deke. My son Preston was born on Saturday morning.
Let's go.
6 pounds, 4 ounces.
Let's go.
19 1/4 inches long.
Let's go, man. Congrats to you, Russell, and you know I'm gonna say it's your wife, if I remember correctly, right? Because yes, I want to say he was married, if I remember correctly. But
Significant other.
Yeah, but say either way, man. Congrats to you and your significant other, man, on baby Preston, man, dude. That is awesome, man. Love it, man. Hope everybody is healthy, man, doing what they supposed to be doing. But yo, salute you, baby. Yes, indeed.
Daniel Coleman. James Bradbury to the Steelers, but I can see a real Maddox and Big Ben situation with Kissin' Titties Mitch and Kenny Pickettsburg.
Can you read that one more time, please, for the people in the back? I don't think I heard it all the way. I need that. Can you just one more time? Just one more time. Come on, man.
You're pumped about that tweet,
I'm not mature enough for this conversation, so that's why I'm asking you to read it again. But I'm gonna blame it on the allergies.
James
T-Pain, blame it on the
Bradbury.
alcohol, blame it on the allergies.
James Bradbury to the Steelers, but I can see a real Maddox and Big Ben situation with
Interesting.
Kissin'
Okay.
Titties Mitch and Kenny Pickettsburg.
Fair enough. You want to elaborate on? I mean, because you know the whole Maddox and Big Ben dynamic.
So you know about it.
I
though,
mean, I'm
too.
familiar with it. Yeah.
So basically, is he saying Mitch is going to get hurt week 2? That's what happened.
I'm hoping.
So you have the guy that's...
I'm hoping that no one gets hurt in this situation, but I get it.
You have the guy that's the veteran. Week 2, you get hurt. Kenny Pickett comes in, and we
And the rest
win
is history.
13
Yeah.
in a row. So
Rest is history.
I would kind of like that.
That
I don't want
would be
Mitch
pretty
getting
dope.
hurt.
Yeah. Just get... Maybe his tummy get hurt. Maybe he can develop allergies.
Here's why it's... I guess it's kind of similar, because Maddox had one good year, and then he kind of fell off.
Okay.
Mitch had his good year with the Pro Bowl,
Mitch a Pro Bowler, and he 30-10.
and he kind of fell off.
He's 30. Bro, don't you start this? He kind of fell off narrative now.
I told you, if he starts,
Don't
I think
you
he'll be all right.
start
I think he'll
this.
be fine.
Don't you start this? He kind of fell off narrative. You told me that he was nice. You said he's back in the saddle, 30-10 bare minimum.
He wasn't the same as his Pro Bowl year.
Oh man, come on! You say he had to do that in spite of.
Yeah, that's
Organizational
what I'm saying,
sabotage,
though.
man.
Yeah, I mean, it
Come
was
on,
kind of the
man.
Bears coach's fault too.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't perfect.
He's goated, bro.
No, we got a better goat though.
We got 2 goats. That's all right.
No. Well, we had the goat. Now we just have some goats.
You know,
around.
I am so ready to hear when we get to this part of our shows. We're not there yet, but one of these shows coming up when we start doing our rankings of the top 5 quarterbacks. Because for the longest time, you've always had that top spot solidified. I'm just curious to see Does Kenny Pickett take over? Don't tell me right now. But I'm just curious. When it comes to your quarterback top 5, is Kenny Pickett already at 1? I just need to know. Don't tell me today. I want to be surprised, but I'm just letting you know that's what's already on my mind when I start thinking about quarterbacks, bro. I was like, yo, he's always said Ben. Even when he ain't really make a lot of sense with it, he was like Ben. I done seen him say Ben after 6 quarters of football and an elbow surgery. He was like, Ben, number 1. So, like I said, don't tell me today. I like suspense. Whenever we get to that part, that show, that'll be the one.
How funny. How funny would the vids be if Mitch is starting?
Oh, gosh.
And we do those QB comparisons like we did last year. And I'm still saying Kenny. And I'm like predicting each game.
It's Kenny, bro.
Like Mitch goes down, quarter 1. Kenny comes in.
It's a wrap.
4 touchdowns.
Savior.
Yeah.
Yep. Tell you, bro.
So you want to wait on that type of stuff?
Yes. But I do like that whole comment right there, man. So shout out to that.
Official momentum. Deke and Moats, can't wait to meet y'all. Hashtag let's go.
Nah, man, I can't wait to meet you either, man. You always turned up with us, man. You been riding with us. Like, since you've come a part of this, family.
You came out of nowhere.
Bro,
this is like a month ago.
Yeah, you came out of nowhere, but you are a heavy hitter. You are in this thing, man. So we greatly appreciate you, man. We can't wait to meet you as well, man. We love meeting any of you guys, man, that show us support like this, man. That tune in. It's always dope. And we've met a lot of y'all, man, whether it's at the home tailgate, some of the road stuff we've done. It's always a blast, man. So we definitely looking forward to it. Official momentum.
Well, he says again, Arthur Moses experience with Deke live. Hashtag be prepared.
Hey, now. Biblical on us.
Yeah, I was going to say, that can't be a typo. If you said
no,
Moses.
That's Moses. Yeah. Yeah, I'm biblical on you, man. I did pray this morning. I pray every day. I pray.
I try.
You know what I'm saying? So that's part of like my namaste. All right, I'm centered now. I'm good.
Let's go, UW. All hail King Louis, up 2-1. We can beat the Rags, and Jari is back to skating on ice so long as Letang doesn't screw up again.
Man, you said all hail King Louis. Hey.
Well, I was telling you before we started recording. He's sketchy, man.
He made me nervous.
Yeah, he's sketchy, but our offense is good enough. We
True.
could win 5-3 games.
Yes.
He just needs to be locked in this series. That's all we need him for. Jari come back next series.
Absolutely.
And
Not this year, just this
yeah.
series. Yeah, just this series. Again.
Just get us through the series, please.
Yes, pretty please.
Because some of his saves, I'm like, oh, man. You look out of position there. They kind of shot it in the perfect spot for you to save it.
Yeah. I'm like, are you good or is this more luck? Yeah. But either way. And Russell Swartz, he said he emailed me a picture of his little man, so I would definitely check that out, man. I'm definitely glad that you sent me that email, man. Shout out to you for that, man. Can't wait to see you.
Chris D, should we have drafted Troy Polamalu's nephew?
Well,
I don't know. Did he sign somewhere? He might still be available.
I don't know if he signed anywhere or not. But my only thing is I didn't know if we were allowed to take more than one bloodline in the same draft.
Yeah, it's excessive.
It's a little excessive because we drafted Connor. That's my only thing.
I told you a little bit off the mic about the numbers. You hear what number Connor Hayward picked?
No, I did not.
83. Heath. I don't think anyone's worn it since
you're
Heath.
Right.
But
you know what? I don't think that he's keeping that number. Because what position? I know you could play whatever. You could play like your line of wherever and stuff like that. But 83, I don't like it for him. He's in the 40s or the 30s, bro.
That's what I thought, too.
Yeah, he like a 40 or 30 now.
I was stunned at 83, but then I just even thought more. Heath, too. Heath's number.
Yeah.
No one picked it yet since him,
surprising.
Right?
No, because Rico was 84. Bussy. Yeah, Rico Bussy was 84, bro.
Someone was definitely 83. It's skipping my mind, though. Someone had to have been. So maybe it's not as deep as I think.
Yeah, because DeMarcus Ayer was 82.
Was Hamilton 83?
Kobe, maybe. Maybe it was Kobe. I don't
was
know.
He 82? I don't know.
Russell Swartz got my attention right here, man. I'm looking at your beautiful little baby right here, man. Beautiful picture, man. Beautiful, man. Big time congrats, man. Super happy for you, man. Yo, that is awesome. Let's go.
I can't find anything.
Yeah, they said Kobe Hamilton. That's what they're saying it was.
Okay, so 83 is not as big of a deal as I thought. It's not. We're just passing it around anyway.
Hey, man, it's like that, man. You got to get passed around every once in a while.
That number was never going to be like unofficially retired like some of these other numbers.
Right.
But you would like to see, like, okay, at least it's like one of our top 2
Yeah.
picks or someone that could live up to the number. But if we're just giving it
Now
out
they're
to
saying
Kobe
Louis
Hamilton,
Lips wore that as well. Am I missing something here?
no, he didn't wear
I
that.
didn't feel like he wore 83.
Actually, he might have. Thigpen was 82. I think he did. What's your guess? I was going to say 88.
I thought the same, but that's one.
83?
Ooh. Hey, now. All right. Never mind then. Yep. And shout out to the Barbarian for that one as well, man. All right.
Should we have drafted Polamalu's nephew, though? I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I'm cool. If we did, great. If not, yeah, I don't think it was going to move the needle in terms of instant impact one way or the other. I think that for because Isaiah, if I remember correctly, right?
He would just always be a disappointment here anyway, if we're being real.
Those are some hard shoes to fill.
Because he plays secondary safety.
Mm-hmm. Those are some hard shoes
At
to
least
fill, bro.
Connor Hayward plays on the offense. Derek Watt plays on the offense.
Yeah.
Trey Edmonds, Terrell Edmonds, they're different positions as well. He would never live up.
Or even Tremaine, he's a whole linebacker. So it's like all of them are different. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
For his sake, good thing we didn't sign him. Official momentum. NFL schedule released on Thursday in all caps. Hashtag here we go Steelers.
Man. We're gonna talk about that thing at Friday's show, man. We are excited to go game by game. Favorite team that we gonna play. You know, I got to do all that fun stuff. Instant reactions, all that, baby. So yeah, man, you definitely don't want to miss that official momentum. Yes, indeed.
Brilla 92. Pickens is bringing that black Air Force energy.
Facts.
I'm excited about the receiving corps. Speaking of which, Chooks needs some forces. I want to see nasty.
Hey, man, Chooks, all right, bro. He done got that big bank. So you know what time it is, man. When you get that money, man, it make you play harder. That's what they say.
Depends on the person.
You're right. But I just believe in Chooks. I believe in him.
Yeah,
and Chooks we trust.
Hopefully we're hitting him at the right point in his career.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
That was one of the benefits I thought of us signing him.
Yeah. And
because he's 25, 26.
Yeah,
Hopefully get like
he's
his 3 peak
2
years.
years starter right now, man, back-to-back years. And even before he was the full-time starter, when he did get some opportunities coming in various games, he played well. So it's like, man, I'm with it, man. Let's do it.
Cal Monier. Shout out to you guys. Best podcast in the game. I'm out here in VT, surrounded by Patriots fans. So he's out in Vermont, not Virginia Tech. Surrounded by Patriots fans, so it's a blessing to have you guys doing this. Hashtag fire. Canada.
Oh, that's the first time I seen it like
Canada
that too.
flag.
Yeah, that's low key aight though. I mean, not the fire part, but I like the abbreviation. Like that was pretty dope, bro. Yeah.
Black and Martyr.
Shout out to my man Kyle over there in Virginia, in Vermont. Lord, let's get it. Heck yeah.
And that was Black and Martyred, right?
Yep.
Q says at work, but got to show my support. Thank you.
Hey, salute you, baby. We appreciate you.
Trevin Kinchele. Deke thinks Ben was sabotaged by Canada. Nah, Mitch was sabotaged by Nagy.
Strong case. I mean, if you want to make the case for both, we can make a case for both. Yeah, we make a case for both.
I'm with him on that.
Yeah,
I said it when we signed him.
That was a part of your 30 and 10. Absolutely.
Well, that was part of it. Yeah. And everyone's been saying that anyway. I don't think it necessarily has to be like a Pittsburgh bias with that.
Yeah.
But we got Pickett. We got the better guy, so Mitch is going to be riding the pine. Jacob Malacio. That has nothing to do with competition with Pickett. You get what I mean?
I'm with you, bro.
You get what I mean?
I'm with you.
Jacob Malacio. Praying is talking / meditation is listening.
I would agree. Even though I will say this, like when I meditate though, sometimes, man, I try to get like that, like super, just nothing going on in my mind. Like I want emptiness. That's what I'm always searching for. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Cal Monier. 83 should low-key be retired. No, we can't do that then. We can't do that.
What you mean?
No. Retired numbers are saved for the all-time greats.
Oh, all right.
Heath is an all-timer for sure.
Uh-huh.
When you relate him to Steelers lore, but come on, man. There's levels to this. There's Mount Rushmores. There's top 10s.
Wow.
He's not there.
Oof.
I'm sorry. Wow. He's just not. He's just not.
Wow, you're slandering my teammate like that? This is nuts. Wow.
Nothing but respect for Heath.
Wow.
That's just a bold call. 83 should be retired.
It's Heath.
That's how his legacy lives on.
Wow.
Here's the question, though.
Disrespect.
Here's the question. Does it have to be a white tight end to yell Heath?
Bro, stop this. I am not entertaining this conversation. I'm not entertaining this conversation. What? Why is it gotta be white? Like it's
no, I want us to say it for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yo, it doesn't gotta be a white tight end. Like, bruh. Really? You sound like AB right now, man.
No,
Chill out. Chill out, AB. Put your shirt on, AB. Take the gloves off. Chill out.
No,
God dang.
I'm saying it in a very positive light of like, I think whoever the tight end should be, we say Heath. Like, we shouldn't discriminate.
Fair enough. I'm with it. However you want to go.
Because we didn't do it for Ladarius Green, did we? We didn't. We should have. We should have.
I've never looked into the color part of it. I've never looked into it.
I'm disappointed if we didn't say for Ladarius Green. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
Ladarius Green, Grimble. We don't do. Wait, hold on. Here's the actual serious question. I'm being serious. So we don't say it for Gentry.
Because you got to be like a cool and like really productive tight end. That's what we said for Pat. And that's what we said it for Jesse. Because they were like...
We did it for Jesse?
Yeah, we definitely did it for Jesse a couple of times. But that was like the... We
didn't do it for Green. Dude. That's messed up. That's
but
what I'm
Green
saying.
wasn't as prominent, though. Think about it. Green had good games.
He was promising.
But no. Think about it. It took him forever to get out there. That's what we had the conversation about. Was he one of the worst signings or not? Just because the lack of games that he played in. So that's why, for me, I don't think that they looked at, Ladarius in that avenue. Whereas with Jesse was out there every week, and he was going to be featured in the offense. Pat's out there every week. He's featured in the offense. Whereas like Gentry, where you think...
Wait, we do Muth.
Grimble.
We do Muth with Pat, though.
Yeah, now.
But that's kind of like...
It's a play on Heath. We know that.
It's a play on it. I'm just saying.
Nah.
If the guy's good, that's how his legacy goes on.
But it's not just good. You got to like have the numbers, the availability. Heath checks all them boxes, man. Heath is that dude, bro.
What are you talking about? You're talking about the number being retired.
But going back to like what you're talking about though, in the sense of like if the guy is good, I'm saying you still got to be available, and that's the part where I was talking about with Ladarius. He had the productivity, but it was super small. It was like 2 games where he really went off like that.
You think we would have started calling him Heath?
Who knows? We'll never know. We will never know.
I'm just saying.
I am not interested in this conversation. We will never know. Okay? And I am fine with that. I am at peace with never knowing. Would we or would we not call Ladarius, Xavier Grimble? Let me think. Who else, man? David Johnson.
It's not like the NFL is going to stop, though.
Let me think. Who else we got? It's
not like the NFL is going to stop.
Hey,
we
man.
could be bringing new tight ends in
bro.
year in, year out.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, man.
When Muth retires... We should, because that's what it stands for. If you're a really good tight end,
okay,
we should. That's all I'm saying.
Duly noted.
Huh?
Duly noted. I got you. Let's put it in my little.
I'll bring it up in 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
Yeah.
If we draft a dub tight end in like round 1 or round 2,
yeah,
I think it just should be passed on.
Okay, all right.
The legacy should be passed on.
Fair enough.
But in terms of Heath's number being retired, I told you. Mm-hmm. Nah, we good.
Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough.
What do we got next? More super chats.
Yeah, let's get because we're almost at the bottom of the supers, and after that, we get to this first topic.
Brian Shoren, did you guys see Calvin Austin actually running the 403.40? I saw a super slow mo and it looked legit.
No, this definitely was legit.
Was it?
Yeah, they showed it.
Not Photoshop.
No. They showed it. This is actually right after he ran it at the combine. They just slowed the video down because remember I was telling you how the clock stops when your hip, not versus the first thing that crossed the line or whatever. So they were showing the clip of his head breaking the plane at 4.03, and that was like slow mo. You could see him like the whole time running it, and it's like, oh no, you see where it said, okay, this part of that, and then it was like, boom, they freeze frame it right at the end. It was like definitely 4:03, but that is a part of the laser versus like a hand time. So that's the whole thing with that. But no, he definitely he was going.
Okay, we got that was Brian. We got Victory Asher. Got to retire 12. I'm with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Fair enough.
12, 7, 58. Official Momentum. Y'all ready for hashtag My Steelers Stories?
I hope so. But so you've been hyping them up. They better be dope. That's all I'm saying. They better be dope, baby. I'm excited though.
Steeler Nation on fire. I hope with the Steelers schedule, get the hard teams first and the easy teams last.
I feel like, man, we never know how that. I mean, we have an idea with some of them.
It changes year in and year out. Who's good, who's
teams,
not.
Yeah. Some of the teams will be looking at like, oh, this is definitely the easy part. And then we're like, oh, never mind. They're actually good this year. Whew.
Let's go, UW. Pickens going to get a special Nike deal for black Air Force cleats.
Yo, if he did, that would be hard, though.
Does anyone do that? Does anyone have?
Air Force cleats? I don't know. Because I know, like, Odell, he started doing,
Jordans.
like, like not just Jordan cleats, but like in terms of guys taking like actual like sneakers, you know what I mean, and starting to have like, yo, I want this as a cleat. I know like Odell was one of the first ones I started seeing doing that type of stuff, but they definitely got like, I'm sure somebody out there that has them, man, or somebody that's willing to create them for them. Yeah, whether it's through Nike or, you know, other avenues. That is the beauty of this, you know, platform.
Q, is Gary Anderson really an all-time great? That's what I'm saying.
What makes him not
I don't know if we
great?
should have number one unofficially retired.
I guess what makes him not an all-time great?
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Kicker, that might be another thing too.
So you just don't like kickers?
Dude, I just don't know if one.
So what if
we're gonna allow other numbers to not be unofficially retired? I don't know if that's the one we should be saving it for.
I got a question there.
Here's the problem, though.
Okay.
I think it's a different atmosphere right now because one is available to a bunch of different positions,
Yes.
whereas one was only available to kickers, punters, and quarterbacks.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know if we should change our thinking on it, though, now. That's what I mean.
So what, unretired? It's too late now.
Yeah.
Can't unretire the jersey.
I guess not.
Nah,
It
not at
kind
all.
of sucks. I just think Pickens should have one.
He should go to another team then. He can get one. Or he can be like 1.5 here. What about number 2? Isn't it? Mason. He got to wait for Mason. He get number 2.
14, that's the number he did pick.
Yeah.
Swede's old number, Ray McLeod.
Yeah.
He's going to redeem this thing, hopefully.
Well, Ray was all right. Ray won't trash.
Yeah,
Ray was good.
But
Come
you know
on,
what's
man.
funny? Whenever you say 14, the first name that comes to mind is Lima Swede.
Ah, okay.
Because of how bad he was. I don't know
Fair enough then.
what you make of it, but
Yeah.
his poor play has actually weirdly made him iconic in Steeler Nation.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
It's not
thing.
good. It's not a good thing,
Oh.
but like it's memorable.
Huh.
You get what I mean?
Okay.
So 14, I associate with Swede. So hopefully Pickens can save that number.
Let's hope so then. Yeah, and definitely don't be like Lyman Sweet. I don't think that's a good thing for him.
Anthony Sixto, MLB has been a roller coaster. What options do we have? If Devin doesn't bounce back, I fear another year of Spillane chasing the Keenan Allens and tight ends of the world like a kid chasing ice cream trucks.
Y'all, wow. Like a kid chasing the ice cream truck. Ice cream would be good, by the way. But can't say that I feel the most confident in it. But at the same time, I don't feel like that's the least confident position. Just really depends on what Devin looks like. Can Devin tap into pre-ACL form and then continue to develop from that? Because if he does that, then I feel very good about that group. If not, definitely not enjoying it. Not at all. But it really just stems on Devin, you know? I mean, Kevin Colbert hit it right on the head. He said, man, you got pre-ACL Devin Bush and post-ACL Devin Bush. So we're going to see, man. But I can definitely understand your sentiments, though. We should have 2 left. Yep.
If you, the GOAT, Steeler at a position, retire the number.
Fair enough.
I'll have to look into that theory.
But it's just a lot of dudes, man.
Yeah, we're going to be out of numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got a lot of dudes. And if we go the whole Hall of Fame criteria, we got a lot of them dudes, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zenon Bowie. Can you get the Moats Theory of Life as an audiobook?
No, not currently. It's something that I briefly looked into, never really looked back into it, but yeah, that's a good question, man. I'm gonna have to look into that again. How about that? But for those that do want a copy of the book, just go to moatstheory.com. Get your copy of the book, Most of Your Life, baby. Absolutely. I'll even sign it, man. You know, that's what we do. Sign it. Write a nice little message in there. You know, keep your head up. You know, stay real. You know, Deke says Sev's the GOAT. You know, you never know, man. Yeah.
You write that in there.
Every once in a while.
I'll allow it. Go for it.
Every once in a while. But what I did want us to start with, though, man, because, you know, we do got not a lot, but we got some stuff we wanted to get on, man. But briefly wanted to talk about the fact that over the weekend, man, we did have that UFC 274, man. I enjoyed it. It was a mixed bag for me, though, bro. Now, I know you said you tuned in, man.
I actually tuned in.
Yeah, man. What was your thoughts on some of this stuff, man? Like, I was excited, but like I said, I definitely had a little bit of snooze fest on that main card, man, for one of them.
Well, yeah, obviously the middle one with the ladies fighting.
Yeah, Rose,
terrible.
Namajunas, and Carla Esparza. Yeah, that was,
It was really bad.
That
Was that the worst you've ever seen? Because I heard Rogan talking about how there was a couple in the past it's similar to.
So Daniel, Daniel Lewis, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm tripping. Him and Francis Ngannou.
Okay.
They got it. They two knockout artists supposed to be going into the Black Beast versus Ngannou, and it was like neither one of them were trying to engage.
Really?
It was a bunch of just. You're like, bruh. But this one was definitely like, to me, I think the worst one.
They did that all 5 rounds though too. They did it similar
but
to this.
This one to me, I think was worse than that though, bro. Because I still felt like the energy was still crazy high because you knew both of these dudes could take each other's head off
with one punch.
Right. So it's like, okay, I give you a little bit more understanding with that. Whereas with this one, I'm just like, Rose didn't need to be fearful of Carla. When she was taken down, she hopped right back up. She clearly was the harder hitter. You could see Carla every time she would hit her face, she would wear it. So I'm just like, I don't understand like why she was so just laissez-faire and nonchalant in there and just willing to stay on the outside. And then you hear the corner people like, yo, yeah, man, you're doing great. They're booing you. That's what you want. I'm like, bro, no, it is not. Yeah, I just didn't understand it, man. Could not understand it, man.
Yeah, so that one wasn't good. What did you think of the decision?
I was
like,
fine with the decision because to me, I thought that as a whole, neither engaged as much as they should have. But to me, Carla was definitely the aggressor. Carla stayed in the center the whole time. Carla was the one taking the shots. Carla was still, even though it wasn't a ton of action, Carla was still the one that was.
Rose really only had the last 20 seconds.
That was it. So for me, I'm like, why would I be surprised that they gave it to Carla? I'm like,
because I think everyone had Carla for the first 4 rounds.
Yes.
And then if you want to give Rose the last
20-second part,
whatever.
yeah. But I'm like, that 20 seconds, even if you give her that round, that does not take over everything else that we saw. So that was kind of like my thought process with it, man. But I was not.
That's just a really interesting way to lose the belt.
Yeah.
Huh?
It sucks.
It doesn't feel like Carla won it.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna pick between the two, sure.
Well, and when it comes to UFC, it's not this, narrative like how it is in boxing where to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ. It's like, bro, go in there. We're not hearing none of this nonsense. Like, man, we're gonna score this round by round and we're gonna go on about our business. So to me, like I said, I don't understand like why Rose was like that, especially when Rose is a dominant and exciting fighter. Like, I've never seen Rose in a fight like that, bro. Like, never. And she didn't went in there with some killers, like real killers. And she done came out of that thing. You like, bro, how? So to see that, I'm just like, Carla's a great fighter in her own right, champion, 2-time now. But it's like, to me, I thought she showed her way too much respect, man. The takedown wasn't gonna be like that, man. Yeah.
That was the one fight a lot of people were saying was the gimme for being.
It's supposed to have been, yeah.
Just back and forth.
Yeah.
It was going to be really exciting. Like that was like the guarantee, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
You didn't know what the other two were going to be exactly.
Chandler and Ferguson, that was going to be one as well. Because Ferguson can scrap when he goes, and somebody's going to be bleeding. It held true. And we knew what Michael Chandler.
Just a little too short.
Well, and yes, but electric in the ending though. The front
I couldn't
kick,
believe it,
bro.
yeah.
Like, have you seen the still photos? I thought it was a meme when they were showing Tony Ferguson's face.
It looked like a potato,
dude. And it was like, no, this is legit. This is how he looked in the moment when he got kicked, bro. It was the craziest thing I ever seen, man.
Ferguson looked good coming out.
No, he definitely did.
Right at the beginning, you were like, oh man, he might win it. But then he had a takedown right before the end of the first, and it was like, oh no, the tide's turning on this.
But you saw him slice him up though. He hit him with an elbow, and it was like, all right. And this the other thing with Tony. Tony can fight extremely well off his back, very similar to Charles Oliveira. So it was like, yo, Sam getting taken down. I'm like, all right, we know he can still get busy off his back. But bro, I was not expecting that front kick. Holy, like, bro, I'm sitting down there watching the drink. Got my middle girl with me, and she's like falling asleep. Bro, when he kicked him in the face, I jumped up, scared to half to death. I was just so hyped in the moment, like, yo. And Tony has never been knocked out. So to see that in that fashion, it was crazy, bro.
The last fight?
Yeah. That was the one.
Gage
that was
just
the
got
one, bro.
Outclassed.
That was the one right there, man.
Just simply got outclassed. You were right.
Yeah, that's the
100% right.
That's the one, bro. We said though that if Gaethje could touch him, I wouldn't be surprised if he knocked him out. And he set him down. But
yeah, he had a couple nice hits.
But the difference is though, like Oliveira, man, his ground game is insane. That's why you notice he didn't want to engage him on the ground. But dude, the whole narrative what we're talking about in terms of like the heart, you know, him being a fighter and having that like no quit mentality versus early on in his career where he would have some, you know, one a flat out quit, the other one's kind of questionable, like, bro, are you like, what's going on here? Telling you, man, that narrative is done, bro. This dude, like, he fighting like how I like. This is why I like my Brazilian fighters, bro. Like, oh, for the favelas, dude, Bronx. I love it, bro. Had me going, man.
He said McGregor next.
He said McGregor because that's the money fight. That's why Michael Chandler called him out as well.
Dude,
but at the same time,
McGregor right now. I'm a McGregor guy, but McGregor's done, man.
You sure? Also, this is the thing, though. I don't think that, you know, just because those guys have been more active, but Conor can still match up well with Chandler. I don't like him versus Oliveira. I like him a lot versus
Oliveira versus McGregor.
The only way it works for Oliveira is if he knocks him out, because he can hit Oliveira, as you saw. Oliveira will get hit. Same with Michael Chandler. And we've seen, you know, when Conor connects at times, he does have put you to sleep power. Now, at the bigger weight class, it's been a little bit different. That's why it's interesting when you heard one guy's want to fight at 170, one guy wants to fight at 155. Big difference. Conor at 155, 145, that's when Conor was lights out. That's when Conor was knocking all Jose Aldo and all that type of stuff. Conor at 170, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. That's where you got your Nate Diaz a couple of times. That's where you've I forgot who else was he fighting at 170. He fought, oh man, it was one other dude I'm thinking of when he fought like a little bit heavier, and it was just like it didn't look the same for Conor versus when he's fighting at the lighter weights. That's usually when he's, you know, just a lot more electric and stuff. But dude, have you seen Conor walking around right now?
No.
Conor's thick, bro. Like, he's jacked. Like, he's not fat, but he's thick.
Is he thinking about this specific matchup?
I don't know.
Like, what's his best move? Because
170 or higher.
Isn't there a Dustin rematch that's out there potentially?
Yeah. But I don't want to see him fight Dustin again, man. Nah.
What do you want to see?
I want to see him hop in there with Michael Chandler, personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's enough on the route. You think?
Right. Because I don't think he should go in there and get a title fight. And that's why I don't want to see him versus Oliveira. I want to see, I'm stuck with Islam Makhachev as well, because I'm like, I feel like he should get a shot. But at the same time, I do want to see him fight a top 5, top 3 dude. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like he's the most, you know, ready in terms of the list of guys that have already been beaten, you know. So that's kind of like my thought process with that, bro.
Yeah.
Then they also said Conor could fight Nate Diaz. I seen that coming back up. Them guys going back and forth. Dude, that was the money fight, though. For a fact, though, Nate Diaz is a fan favorite. He sells. Conor McGregor, megastar, he sells. That would do numbers. I can assure you it will do numbers, bro. And that's what it's all about. That's why they keep calling Conor out. Even though I think at the end of the day, Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira will both beat Conor McGregor right now. Those are the fights to sell. And they know that they could beat Conor. But that's the money fight. That's the money fight, bro. Don't no one sell it the way Conor sell it, man. You know that.
Yeah. Overall, I thought, it was a disappointment. I'd say it was a disappointment. I was really impressed with how Chandler knocked out Ferguson and also Oliveira. Just how he fought. I was like,
dude, I love this
I don't think I've ever seen him fight. I think that was the first time I've seen a fight.
Gritty. Super
I don't know
gritty
if anyone's beating him.
Super gritty.
I don't know who's out there, but like with how he fought, he might be at the peak right here.
What are your thoughts, though, on him losing the belt, though? He was overweight, bro.
I don't know what to think.
He was overweight, man. How'd you feel about it? Because I seen some people, they're like, you know, it's 0.5 pounds. That shouldn't matter. Others are like, yo, it's a title fight. That's why you have a weight limit. He was above it, so, you know, he had to lose the belt.
I don't really have much of an opinion, just maybe because I haven't been as invested into sport to know the exact context of what all that means. Feels kind of cheap, you know, 0.5 pounds. But then I'm also wondering, like, how couldn't he drop that within an hour? Can you puke or something?
But the thing was, he had already been cutting weight. So
I'm sure that would have affected him for the fight. Maybe that's what I was wondering. You think like if he would have,
because that's happened to Khabib before. Nurmagomedov. He was supposed to fight Tony Ferguson. No, he was supposed to fight Max Holloway, and he was cutting weight, and ended up getting sick behind it. Yeah, that happens. Absolutely.
What if he just would have? Like, I'm assuming he was fine, but what if he just, you know, stick a thumb in your throat and just puke up real quick,
bro? Like, if you already done dropped. These dudes be dropping like 15, 20 pounds, man. Some even
but
more than
right
that.
After you weigh in, throw the IVs on or whatever you got to do.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot though, bro. Like, so just imagine, right? You've already dropped like 20 pounds. And now we're like, hey, you need to drop 2 more pounds. Then it's like, all right, now you need to drop a half a pound. You're like, bruh, I have nothing else to give you. I'm about to die. Like the weight cut, and that's why they talk about, like, they want to get it out the sport in a sense, because it is very detrimental to these guys' health, and it can, you know, potentially cause them to have long-term and short-term risk.
Is he going up 20 pounds for the fight anyway? That's usually what it is. You drop it, but once you weigh in, you're good, and then he can go up to as much as you want.
Mm-hmm. What's
the difference typically?
But they're talking about trying to... Dude, it could be 20 pounds sometimes.
It legit could be 20 pounds.
But they're talking about trying to put a cap on that as well, making them weigh in the day of to see how far up you are. And if you're too high, then you need to bump up a certain to the next weight class. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see with them, man. But yeah, dude. Definitely was interesting, man. But I like I said, I enjoyed 2 of the main fights, man. Yeah, the card as a whole, bro.
That was my problem. I was impressed by both the fighters that won in the third one and also in the main event one.
And it felt a lot quicker because of that snooze fest in between. I feel like if it wasn't the snooze fest, it would have been different. And no Cowboy on the card also, man. He got the stomach bug, bro. Said he had food poisoning.
See, I only saw the last 3. I didn't even know if he fought or not. I was going to ask you how did Cerrone
Said he had food poisoning, man. So they say he's supposed to fight. They're supposed to schedule that for next month. So
okay,
yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But shout out to the UFC people out there, though, man. I definitely enjoyed it. But now let's get into a little bit of Steelers content. You ready for that, baby?
Let's do it.
Keeping us on schedule here, man. So let's talk about the Steelers and who we think or what position do we feel is the strongest position group.
Yeah.
And y'all let us know in the chat as well, man, which position group you guys feel is the strongest out there. I know y'all, and my boxing people out there, I know y'all, they talking about Canelo because Canelo got beat this weekend as well, bro. Yeah. He got, yes. I was definitely, kind of surprised, not all the way surprised, but it was definitely a shocker that it actually happened, though, you know?
Yeah, I didn't see it. People were talking. I was on Twitch whenever I was watching the UFC. People were asking if you were paying attention to the boxing at all. Mm-hmm. Was it bad? Like, is he done?
No. Canelo's not done. He was going up in weight, so he's bumped up like multiple times to get multiple championships. So he was bumping up, and it's one of them things where you ask yourself, all right, did he just kind of go too far? Because usually for him, the power is always keeping his stamina. He just, as the fight goes on, he gets stronger and stronger and wears his opponents out. Whereas when he's fighting over the weekend with Bivol, Bivol's a good fighter. Bivol's also a strong fighter. And he also has good cardio, so he wasn't going to fade. And you could just see where it was like, where Canelo typically in the past could lean on, okay, a couple of these punches here and there. That wasn't the case here. You know what I mean? And I think that was more so it. But Canelo was definitely not done, without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's just one of them things you keep bumping up, and you run into one of them dudes, and it's like, nah, this is what I do. This is my weight class. You know, I just got him.
Yeah. Steelers' strongest position then, huh?
Absolutely, man. All right, so go ahead and say quarterback. I know we got Kenny Pickett. I know you love him.
Yeah. It's been the quarterback for the last 18 years.
Yeah.
But I can't just give it to the room.
Why not?
With the rookie in there.
What? Why not?
Trubisky.
Come on, bro.
I can't just give it to quarterback like that.
What? But this is a first round. This is the quarterback.
I would like to.
This is the upgrade we talking about. This is plus 1.
I would like to do it, but
+1 is in there, baby.
I'll hold off for now.
Okay.
Let's get a couple weeks into the season.
All right, he's trying to be humble today, guys. All right, I can respect it.
Maybe ask me again. Is Tuitt back on the D-line?
That's the biggest question I had as well. Currently, he's on the roster, man, so you got to roll with him if he's on the roster. But I do share your sentiment, though. Yes.
It's difficult because each position group requires different number of starters for each group, right?
Yeah.
So for defensive line, we got 3.
Yeah.
Safety, 2. Outside linebacker, 2, right?
Yeah.
Are we including depth as well?
Yeah.
Like backups and everything?
Across the board, yeah. Like which position group? Because we also know that, I mean, there's some positions where it's like, man, if one guy were to go down or not look well, or even in the case of our D-line with Tuitt, if he isn't available, what does that depth look like behind him? To everybody, they're going to view it differently. Some guys will be like, I don't care about depth. I just feel confident in this guy. And that's fine as well. But I'm just trying to figure out, what's your thought process? And that's why I asked the chat as well, man, in terms of, how y'all view it. Because some people will view it as, hey, I just like this group or the O-line. We got a lot of new acquisitions, a lot of, veteran players and money. But not everybody is going to be as confident in that group solely because we haven't seen them together or they don't feel like it's enough marquee talent up there. But everybody is different in terms of how they feel about it. That's all.
You can say the same thing about the receivers.
Yeah.
And then even running back, we just have Najee Harris.
Yeah.
And if he's going to be getting 80 to 90% of the snaps, how much do we really need backups that bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I will. Man, see, I've been thinking about this one, man.
You said you have or you haven't?
I have been. I was tossing and turning last night.
You were?
Yeah.
You should have
Still
researched,
don't really have
bro.
a definitive answer.
If you research, it gives you clarity and it will help you relax at night.
Still,
I don't want you tossing and turning like that, bro.
I'm counting out cornerbacks. I'll count out the quarterback. As much as Najee may have a case, I'll just say because we don't really have much depth around him.
You don't like our backup running back situation right now? You're not feeling Benny Snell Jr., Anthony McFarland Jr., Trey Edmonds and company?
I like Durant. We got to see what he does.
Mateo. I like Mateo. I'm with you on that.
Offensive line. Need to be a little bit more proven.
What? Come on, man. They can't be any worse than the last 2 years.
Receivers, by middle of the season, I think they might have a serious case.
I do feel you on that. Yes, indeed.
The reason I don't really have them against some of the other position groups I'm going to name is because the top two doesn't really match up, I don't think. Neither of them are on the level of some of the other position groups, which I'll just name right now. Defensive line, like Cam Hayward. Outside linebackers, TJ Watt. Safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
All pros, all Pro Bowlers.
And then I'm obviously counting out the middle linebackers too. We'll get rid of tight end as well. So for me, it really comes down to safety.
No love for the specialists? I'm messing with you. You good. Deke say, yo, I'm talking about everybody but the specialists, all right?
Fair.
Bonds don't matter no more. This is nuts.
It really comes down to safeties, defensive line, and outside linebackers for me. Okay. I like the new safety depth, bringing in Casey. Mm-hmm. I don't. So, man, this is really tough, man. This is really tough. And this is what I'm talking about whenever you're breaking down the groups and how many starters. Because we got 3 defensive linemen.
Yeah. And they all rotate, though. That's the other part with the D-line.
If Tuitt's back, like we have 2 Pro Bowl caliber players if Tuitt's back. With him and Hayward. Alu was playing awesome before injury. But we have to
and Alu from the best draft class ever.
I think we have to throw Alu's there you go.
Come on, man.
I think we have to throw his age into the equation though. TJ Watt's a deep
Time out. Wait a minute. What you mean you got to throw his age into the equation? What are you trying to say?
I mean, for football reasons.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was calling 34. Oh, I
don't think
that's
trying
to say.
Okay. That's like at the peak of male powers.
That's
right?
what I was
they
thinking,
say
man.
A male peaks around, 27, 28 to almost 40.
Man. Yeah, man. I ain't peaking high school. Come on, baby. I'm still getting after it over here, baby.
Football purposes, though.
Yeah. I caught me some allergies on the way. I caught me some of them. But other than that, baby, I'm living. Yeah.
Ah, man. Give me one more second.
What about your boy? What about your DB? Akello Island and Pierre Island.
I already counted them out.
You ain't feeling them at all?
They're kind of like the offensive line for me. I view them a little higher than the offensive line. Yeah. They still got to prove it.
To me, I look at them like a gang of B's, no A, though. Like a ton of like B's. Like their group is strong. As a unit. Yes. But they don't have like that alpha, that him.
Akello does what he's been doing last year.
He could be that, yeah.
Levi maybe just improves a little bit what we've seen from him with the Bills the last 2 seasons. That's a really good group.
Yeah, where was Levi, you said?
With the Bills.
Oh, okay. Shout out.
And he had a couple good seasons.
Yeah.
These last 2 years.
Where was he playing?
I'll give him that. Up north.
Wow. It's up
across the border. Bro, up north.
What are we doing now? This ain't Dovey, you and Pitt. Like, come on, bro.
It's starting to feel that way.
No, it's not. Don't make it that way. It's like a brotherhood. We're all in this thing together.
Against the Patriots?
Yes. The evil empire. Come on, man. We're on the same team here.
Oh, my goodness. Dude. All right, so those are my 3. My answer will probably change if you ask me tomorrow.
Could that DB room change if James Bradbury was here?
Yeah, I think they'd be in the mix.
Still want to do it for you, though?
I don't think.
Okay.
I like the high end of the other 3 that I was talking about, of Minkah, TJ, and Cam Hayward. Okay. I don't think Bradbury's on either of their levels.
Fair enough.
He's had some good seasons.
He's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he's had some good seasons. Yeah. Kind of fell off last year, wasn't the same.
Fair enough.
But
it happens a lot.
We would hope if we sign him, he'd get back to his peak form. So I'm going to go with, we're saying Tuitt's back. We're saying he's back. Okay. I'll go defensive line then.
I like it then, man. I like it.
Because, like I said, you got 2 Pro Bowl caliber. I mean, Cam Hayward's all pro. And you got Alualu coming back. I like that unit.
Yeah. No, for me, man, I like the D-line a lot. Not only talking about the 3 high-end guys in terms of Cam, Tuitt, and Tyson, but also like Chris Wormley. There's another dude, man, that put together, was it 7 sacks last year?
6.
6. I would say so. 6 sacks last year. Montravius Adams, I definitely like what he's brought to the table in terms of depth. Isaiah Loudermilk, a guy that we've seen his improvements. People want him out there even more. And part of the reason why I have not been out there even more is because of how my man Wormley was playing. So shout out to that whole situation. But I also like DeMarvin Leal in there as well, man. I think that top to bottom, they are loaded. They have the high-end talent. They also have the depth. And they got guys that have actually played significant snaps. Like, think about this. Henry Mondeau is probably the last guy, when we're talking. Because Carlos Davis,
what do we got?
Davis,
probably like 7th or 8th on that depth chart right now.
I have him at 8. So I have, obviously Tuitt. I mean, it's Cam, Tuitt, Tyson. Those are the top 3. Then from there, I got Wormley, Montravius, and Loudermilk. That's the next, that gives you 6 right there. Then I'll go DeMarvin Leal over Mondeau right now. So that's kind of how I look at it. But even Henry has started games. Henry has played significant snaps these past couple of seasons. So to me, I love the D-line. I'm comparing them, though, to the safety group because Minka and Edmonds, I like them a lot. But then I also like the depth behind him. When you talk about Kazi, however we're going to pronounce it, I haven't figured it out just yet. But this dude led the league in picks one season. That's significant. He's also been a steady contributor at multiple places, so I do like that part as well. Miles Killebrew, even though he doesn't get a ton of safety reps, he's a special teams ace for us. We've seen him, have significant moments with that. Carl Joseph, former first-round pick, a guy that we personally feel could push Edmonds if it gets like that in terms of the training camp and stuff. And then we can't forget about Trey Norwood. He came in, had significant moments last year. Still a young player finding his way, but I like their depth also. So the big thing for me just stems from availability. How confident am I that Tuitt is back? How confident am I that not only is he back, but he's fully invested? That's my biggest concern. I'm very confident in Tyson coming back. I'm just very skeptical about the Tuitt situation. And every single time we're trying to get answers about it, don't really get no answers about it. You get optimism. It's optimism, but we don't really get a definitive answer. And that was even in the recent comments from Kevin Colbert, if I remember correctly. So that's the biggest reason why, for me, I lean safety in terms of the strongest position group, because I can count on all of these guys right here. We know for a fact, barring injury, they're all going to be there. They're all available. They're ready to go. Whereas the D-line, dude, Kevin Colbert was still talking about Tuitt coming back from his knee injury. Like, that's what it shifted to now lately. I'm like, man, at first it was, is it a mental thing? Is he good? Is he ready to go? Then it was, okay, he had knee surgery at the beginning of last year. And now they're like, yo, he's still coming back from that. He's still getting this going. So I'm just, I don't like when it start feeling like it's multiple or he's getting moved. It's like, what is it? You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't be having to do that. And I understand they don't have to share this information, but they chose to. And I don't know. I did not feel as confident about it when I heard Kevin Colbert talking about the whole knee thing again. I'm just like, oh man, we doing this now? Like, stop it. Like, so that's why for me, I'm gonna go safeties as the strongest position group, because they got the high end talent in terms of Minka, top 5 player at this position, league wide. You got Edmonds, who is a proven starter. You got Kazi, who is a proven starter who can push Edmonds, who led the league in picks at one time. Like I said, you got Carl Joseph, high pedigree guy. So for me, I like that a lot. Like I said, just top to bottom. You got age, you got youth, you got veteran experience, you got high-end talent. I mean, it checks every box for me.
Yeah, I think I'm with you if the Tuitt situation's all over the place and we don't have clarity there. Yeah. Or he's just, he's back and he's not right. Definitely. But if he's right... Are we both saying D-line?
Yeah, if he's back, but he's the biggest X factor. If he's back, man, come on, bro. Like, I love our D-line. Love the productivity, the high-end talent. Love the combination of age and youth. I love the fact that we got multiple 30-plus-year-olds in there still kicking booty. I'm always down for the 30 and up club. You know what I'm saying? 30s, they say 30s new 20. I don't want to go back to 20. I like 30s. It's awesome.
So the reason no outside linebacker is just after TJ. I think Highsmith.
You said after TJ. What you mean by that?
who we got after TJ. That's the reason we don't have them.
Oh, no. So, yeah, that's the big part.
Although, if it was just the starters...
Yeah, if we're talking just starters, that's a different conversation.
They may be one. They may be. I
Are
would
taking TJ and Highsmith versus Cam and Tuitt?
Well, that's the thing. I would have it between D-line and outside linebackers. I would probably put safeties at third because I'd do TJ over Minka.
I would agree.
I think you got to. And then Highsmith Edmonds, can you say it's a wash? Or I don't know. I'd say wash. But TJ over, he won the deep boy.
Right. No, I'm with you on that.
So if we're just going starters.
Yeah. So TJ versus Cam, and then you got Tuitt versus Highsmith.
Yeah, this is what I was telling you at the beginning, though. It's the problem with now you have to throw Alu into the D line though too, right? Are you just gonna say D ends?
You technically should throw him in there.
Yeah, that helps the defensive line out. But is age a factor? Is that a negative for Alu? Last time we saw him, he was good, but that was 2 years ago. Really?
Yeah.
He got hurt at the beginning of this year.
So that means no bad tape since then. Is that not what it means?
Fair. But if we just want to compare Tuitt and Cam to Highsmith and TJ, that's tough. Because Hayward probably had his best season last year.
Mm-hmm. Cam is definitely getting better with age.
I do think Highsmith's going to be better, though, as well this year.
Highsmith's ready for a breakout,
yeah,
bro.
he's
hyped,
on a stock-up
I'm not
trajectory.
going to lie. He has me hyped, bro. Like, every season so far, he continues to improve. He's looking more and more mature. I'm excited to see him when we get to OTAs. Like I said, that starts was at the May 24th, that time frame. So I'm super excited to just see what he's looking like because I feel like he's definitely like, every year we talk like, yo, that's the one he just prime. It's one of them times. I just feel like he's ready for it, bro.
Yeah.
And TJ's going to be getting even more attention now that he got the depot.
Yeah. So the only thing with outside linebackers then, whenever we're talking about the position group depth is Avery and Simon and Tuska.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind Avery and Simon though,
bro. Why you gotta slander Tuska?
We just really haven't seen him with the Steelers just
Tuska?
yet.
Don't slander Tuska, bro. You don't like Tuska? Is he your Cassius Marsh now? I'm
I
feeling
don't
like
want
he's
him
your
to be.
Cassius, bro.
Because with
Let me
Marsh,
see, how tall is he? Man, he might. Oh, he's 6'5". He's 6'5".
he'd whoop my ass just like Marsh would.
He's 246 though. Deke, y'all catch weight. He's 245. You 246. You meet him somewhere. Meet him in the middle. Where you want me?
I could probably meet him in the middle. But
So say it, bro.
that's gonna be a month of supersize me type of stuff.
And plenty of white claws.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think safety and D line. I'd say that's it, and it all depends on Tuitt.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, let me see what the people were saying in here. Dick, I felt like I asked him like a while ago. Oh, here we go. All right, I didn't quote it. You be careful. I don't want you to lose your supers over there. Actually, no, we all right. You ain't gonna lose them. All right, so Cole Fitzsimmons says wide receiver is deep. Elijah Barnett, definitely wide receiver. Michael Tiger, he says D-line if Tuitt is back, outside linebacker if not, though. Okay. Let's see. Elijah Barnett says wide receiver first, D-line second, quarterbacks third. Okay.
Quarterbacks.
You think about it, though, they have a Pro Bowler in there. They got high-end pedigree. They have two.
The best depth in the league.
They have two proven starters in the sense of have started not a season's worth. Well, Mitch started multiple seasons. Mason has a season worth of starts under his belt. Yeah, and then you got the high-end pedigree guy in terms of Kenny Pickett. and you got a flyer in Chris Oladukan. Come on, man. You got everything you need. Check every box.
Yeah.
Diversity in that group, age diversity, everything you need, man. Check every box. Because I know ever since you asked me about the black tight end versus the white tight ends, I got to think about this day. Do we have a black quarterback? Do we have a white quarterback? All right, we checked those boxes for Deke and AB. All right, that's those guys we checking the boxes for.
Wait, what did AB say?
Oh man, AB was on somebody's podcast, bro.
Nah.
Swear, bro. He's up there, no shirt on, hat, the bright gloves, and he's talking. He's like, yeah, man, there ain't no racism, man. I'd have made over $100 million in contracts, this, that, and that. And I was just like, AB, weren't you the one talking about that the NFL was racist and slave owner mentality and all this ownership stuff? Bro, you're just killing me. But yeah, he was going on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, man, I'm see the link in a little bit, man. This was recent.
He said the NFL's good though.
Now, from the part I heard, at least now. Yeah.
Okay. Is that the one where he ripped on Kaepernick too? Is that the same one?
I'm not sure. Did he have a shirt on in that interview?
I don't know.
I would say this one, he definitely has no shirt on. He has, you think about like when you go to like Advanced Auto Parts, they got like the mechanic gloves with the padding on them. He had those, but it was like bright, like yellow, greenish. Chain on, I think bucket hat and shades. Inside, it was super crowded podcast area, bro. It was nuts. I was like, bro, what is going on? Yeah. And he was like, yo, ain't no racism in America, da-da-da, man, da-da. I'm like, all right. I was like, AB, you definitely was the one just hollering this a couple months ago with the whole shirt off. That was, yeah.
So me and AB are trying to bring people together.
I'm assuming so, man. That's why I keep saying, you got your AB energy, man. In a
positive way? Is that what you mean?
Hey, however you want to say it.
So, I mean, I was trying to make a joke of it, but at the same time, it's like, hey, what's wrong with it? Like,
And I do know because I can't remember if we talked about this or someone else, but he is performing in Pittsburgh too, right?
I did see that.
Yes, he's gonna be performing in Pittsburgh. It's nuts. You going?
No.
Strong possibility I won't be there either. All right. Let's figure it out, ass. You never know.
Should we be there?
You should. You're a supporter.
We could get a backstage interview.
Oh man, excuse me. I mean,
that's what we might need. Bill ourselves as a top podcast in Pittsburgh. We already have the connection, the personal connection with you and him. There's got to be a way, right?
Well, what time is it scheduled for?
I don't know.
Whatever time it's scheduled for, I'm showing up 4 hours later, and I will be on time. I'll probably still be early. This is AB we're talking about, bro. You know how AB rolls. Come on, man.
So you're in?
Not a chance, bro. Not happening.
You want me to be a correspondent for the show down there?
Zero chance. First off, well, a couple things too. Talking about the South Side on the late night tip, and AB's in there. That's just recipe for disaster. You know me. I don't do South Side after dark. That's not my vibe right now. Only on special occasions. Only on very, very special occasions. This is not one of them. So yes, I'm cool on that one, bro.
Could you send me in though?
You should go, bro.
That's what I mean. Can you give me a pass or something?
Hit him up.
I'm here with Moats. I'm here with the
hey,
podcast.
You're here on behalf of the Ultimate Experience with Deke podcast.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I just get a few questions?
Yeah, man.
Ask him about Heath, maybe.
Oh, ask him about 7. He'll love that one. Yeah.
What would I ask him right now?
Who's your favorite quarterback you ever played with? Ask me that one.
Didn't he? No, he said Ben. He already said Ben.
Just ask him.
It was like 2 podcasts ago, right?
Yeah, ask. New information.
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, that's old now. You got to ask him again. You never know. Could change.
He could, but I like that answer. I don't want that answer to change. We'll just keep it as is.
Okay.
I don't know what I would ask him right now, actually.
Yeah. Who made who career? Did you make Ben or did Ben make you?
I'd maybe ask him for a feature.
Oh, yeah. Making some bars out there, bro.
Either get me on one of his songs or maybe I'll cook something up.
You never know, man. Get the money up front, though. If you're getting paid, get the money up front.
I'd have to pay him.
You probably would. Pay him on the back end. Tell him, hey, I'll get you next time. Hey.
All right. We got, Super Chats, right?
Yes.
Let me know where you're at.
Yes. Super.
Oh, we got to fly, huh?
Yeah, I was looking. That's why I was
513.
like, let's get through these supers. Let's do that because we can always carry our topic over to next time.
What's our last topic?
In terms of free agency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got time.
I think we can do it.
Man, let's rock out.
7 minutes through the Super Chats, and we get a 10 minute.
What would AB do? What would AB do?
He'd work hard. And that's what we're gonna do right here. We're gonna get through this.
And you're not gonna be like AB. I want you on time. Okay, so we are gonna be on time today. All right.
Let's go, UW. I'm just saying. I remember how Wallace and Minka, whereas teammates
Bama,
but strongest groups are tight end and edge.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, because Levi Wallace and Minka were definitely, they were dogs down there. But that's Bama. Bama was, everybody's a dog at Bama.
Am I right? Was he the first Super Chat up?
Yes, you were.
Okay. Official momentum.
He says tight end, though.
Who was their guy? I don't even know.
No.
Was OJ Howard?
No. I think he's talking about, but strongest groups are tight end and edge in terms of here.
I mean, if you're going to say tight end, then you have to say running back for the same reasons.
I think it's more depth at tight end than running back, though. Gentry. Definitely.
That's it. I mean, is Gentry that much better than Snell and McFarland?
I guess you bring up a good point.
Last year, I think so. Even though that wasn't anything crazy, he just blocked good for us and caught the ball.
No. We got Kevin Rader and Connor Hayward.
I mean,
it's Connor Hayward.
I'll take Durant though over any of those guys. If we're talking flyers. I'll take Mateo Durant.
What? All right, fair enough.
I don't know if he's talking about us or if he's talking about Bama.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Has to be Bama.
Because, see, I don't know Bama's position groups like that during that
Who was tight?
year.
I mean, O.J. Howard's the only guy I think of.
So Pat Fryman was the only guy I could think of. Like when we first think of Steelers tight ends.
Right.
For right now.
I don't know if Howard was before that time, though, if he was in that time. I can't remember. Official momentum. Moats, chill. We can't cross that line. Hashtag no Pats. Talking about the Patriots and Bills or something.
Yeah, but we're all in this together. We don't.
I think he's saying we can't do it.
Oh, I think he's saying that he doesn't like the pass. Or he's saying he likes the pass then? Because hashtag no pass with the Bills. That's what we on.
I just don't know if he wants to team up with the Bills.
Why not? We don't like winning?
Well,
I thought we like winning. We don't like winning?
What are
we
you
don't like
saying?
big winning?
You're saying we can get some of the best Bills players on our team?
I mean, that's what we've been doing, right?
But then we would dissolve the Bills franchise. Do you want to do that?
They ain't tripping. They they got the quarterback in the NFL right now, so they ain't tripping.
No, I'm just saying the Bills would be non-existent. We'll just take all their guys.
Oh, we'll bring Josh down here?
We'll take Josh, but then the Bills franchise just is non-existent. They expand. Maybe they're an expansion team. They go somewhere else.
Well, do we got Josh?
We get Josh Allen.
All right, we good then.
Actually, I'm good. We don't need him.
All right, fair enough there, bro.
I'm good.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Josh Allen is better
Fair
than
enough,
anyone
man.
that we have.
Fair enough, man.
But let's not count out who we have.
I am actually glad. You know what, Deke? If you would have just said that back when it was 7, it would have never been anybody looking at you sideways. You've
I don't care what they
never
think.
said that, though. You
What?
always say that 7 is the best of all time, above reproach. Not that guy might be better, but I like what I have here. You know, this is a different conversation, man.
Ben is a GOAT to where he deserves the benefit of the doubt. That was
Hey,
always
man.
my theory.
To each their own, man.
Mr. B. Malarkey, setting up my E-drums and doing research. Namaste, boys. I like the tight end room a lot, actually, but I'm not sure if Deke will let me cheer for you.
Deke is like, yo, I'm tired of this Connor Haywood stuff, man. He ain't feeling it, bro. He is not feeling it.
Oh, I thought he was referring back to the Heath comment.
Oh, it could be that too, man. Yeah, man. Never know. I just seen the whole
The
let me
Heath
cheer for
comment
Connor.
was a complete joke.
Hey, man.
But anyway, yeah, he's right about the Connor Hayward and the mock drafts and stuff.
Yeah.
No, he's good with me. I mean, the Steelers pulled it off somehow, even though we all expected them to do it somehow, some way, and they did it. They got Connor Hayward in the building.
It was going to happen, bro. It was going to happen. And shout out to the E-drums, too, man. You know, for the E-drum people out there, man. Hold it down, baby. Hold it down.
Okay, next comment. We got official momentum. AB performing in the South Side May 20th.
That's what it is, yeah. Like I said, I ain't know it was the 20th, but there we go.
Caleb Cole.
As long as it ain't on May 13th, he good. Because if it was on May 13th, he was going to have some competition out there because, you know, that's the live showing of the Art the Most Experience with Deke podcast at Southern Tier Brewing Company. Starts at 6 p.m. Don't want to miss it. Right on the North Shore.
Caleb Cole. Did Deke mention how EA robbed him again?
Uh-oh. Dun dun.
I'm not in the mood right now,
Oh,
and I got to
no.
get to this Penguin game. Official momentum. Y'all ready for hashtag my Steelers stories? Yeah.
Hell, they better be turned up. That's all I'm saying. 'Cause like I said, you done pumped them up. I don't want this story to fall flat and have me feeling like, yo, bro, that's crazy. But at the same time, man, when I see you on Friday, every story going to sound great to me. So you know what? Absolutely. We're good. We're good, man.
Official momentum. Deke, me, Moats, and AB, and Ambition on a song.
I'll produce. Nah, I don't even, I'm good on that, bro. You should, because you work with AB well. Like, you're in AB's corner. Right, wrong, and indifferent.
Yeah.
I feel like me and AB, we have like some different, you know, moral things that we just can't stand on the same. It's like, whereas for you, you know, it's a little different, you know. So yeah,
Yeah.
not in a negative way, just in
I
a
think
different
man
way.
AB would vibe.
Yeah.
Official momentum. Another great matchup. Hashtag Steelers versus Eagles. I don't know what that's for.
Oh, for
Are
the
we
schedule.
opening game?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the opening game, but it's on the schedule in terms of one of our opponents.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
I don't know if they release when we're playing them though. Maybe
I
that's
don't
week
know
1.
either. Yeah, I don't know either. I know they showed the Bills and Titans Monday night game, and then the Vikings.
Is that week 1 or is that just a Monday night?
Is this
game?
at September 9th? Was it 9th?
That's got to be week 1 then.
But it was weird. Yeah, because they started playing. One was at 7:15 and one was at like 8:20 or something like that. Yeah,
Steelers Eagles week 1. I'm not seeing
That-
it right now.
for sure.
And then we got official momentum again. Moats, I don't like the Pats. End of story.
We're saying the same thing then. Am I missing that? I feel like I'm missing something here, man. Yeah. Unless you like the Patriots. You like the Patriots, bro?
I do not.
Yeah. In fact, I think I don't like the Patriots more than any of y'all don't like the Patriots because I don't like them for two teams. Y'all don't like them for one team. You know? Just throwing it out there, man. Well, Deke, he has two teams as well. I'm sorry for that one.
Official momentum just says Deke, bet. And that is it. I don't know what he was referring to. Something I said?
Something, the ambition, the track. You, him, and AB on the track.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
because I could see it working.
Because you got bars, you know. You got bars, you can sing, you can play, you can dance. You're a triple threat, bro. You do it all.
We might have to talk about that that freestyle down the line.
Bro, I ain't know which you was fitting to go with right there, man, but I like it, though.
We might have to talk about it.
Yeah, man. Bar for bar, you think you get AB?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I feel confident in that.
Yeah.
AB's not that good. He's just not.
AB got a feature from Ross, from Ye, from Thugger, from Gunner.
He's got connections.
Come on, man.
If I had those connections, think of some of my songs.
I don't know. I only heard the freestyle. I ain't heard any more songs from you, man.
We'll have to come back to that, though, down the line.
Okay, what's ahead, man? Yeah. All right. I like it.
Last topic?
I believe so. Let's get it, man.
It.
Let's get it. I bet we got 9 minutes. Let's be efficient here. But should the Steelers sign an outside linebacker? Because we obviously were talking about, you know, the outside linebackers. They kind of came up while we were talking about the strongest position group. But more importantly, we talked about the lack of depth behind them. And ultimately that, you know, had me wondering. Especially since we really didn't address it in the draft. We talked about the undrafted guys we brought in. But we also said that a lot of those guys are good in certain areas, but they're going to struggle in certain areas, also fitting into this defense. So it definitely had me wondering in the sense of what would it look like if we added somebody? And if we would do that, who should it be? So in the chat, y'all let me know, you know, if you think they still should sign an outside linebacker. And more importantly, if you think they should, who should it be?
Okay. Should they?
That's the first question. Should.
It's tough because it's not going to hurt us.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that sticks out to me is Jadeveon Clowney right now.
Yeah, all right, okay. I see you went right to the top shelf with it then. I was trying to go for some like mid, you know what I'm saying, some little Reggie, but you went right to that loud pack. I like it, baby.
So, here's my dilemma here. If we go Clowney, do we have another Ingram situation on our hands?
That is a good
And I don't want to
question.
stunt Highsmith's growth.
Yeah.
So that's the one side of it. Mm-hmm. If we go the route you're talking about, maybe some lower end guys, I'm just thinking to myself, like, what's the point? Do you think any of them are significantly better than Simon or Avery?
It depends on which guys. Like, I look at a guy like Jerry Hughes, and I like him.
Okay.
I think that he's better than Simon and Avery. Absolutely. He's what, 30. He's 32 or 33. Yeah. He came out. We're the same 33. Class. Yeah, we're the same class, but he came out, I want to say, early or something like that, if I remember correctly. But yeah, either way, I'm a little bit older than him. But I think that, you know, he'll be one of those guys that could potentially fit into that role of just third guy, pass rusher, play to run, physical. You know, I definitely see that. My question, though, with that, though, is when it comes to the cover stuff, I don't. But then again, Melvin Ingram wasn't all that great in coverage either.
Yeah, you would just want him to spell TJ or Highsmith. Yeah. That's all we're thinking Avery's going to do, right?
And Jerry could definitely do that at a super high end. If you're talking, because he's used to being the starter. So you're talking about him going into being the third rotational guy.
And you would feel better about him as an edge rusher than Avery.
I definitely would, yeah.
You definitely
Well, he's more proven, yeah.
There's no, Avery maybe a little better at coverage at this point.
Yeah. Well, Avery would be a lot better at coverage, but that's because Avery is coming from a 4-3 scheme where he was having to do a little bit more of that. Whereas for Jerry, even though he's bounced 4-3-3-4, he's predominantly been a rusher. So I think he would definitely have the advantage there. I think he would be the best rusher of the bunch of guys that aren't named TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith. But like I said, it depends on how much coverage we want from him, though.
What is he trying to do at this point of it in his career, you think? Is he good with the 20% snap?
I don't think he has an issue in terms of the snap stuff. I don't know if he wants to leave Buffalo. That's the other part. Because he's had all his success there. And outside of his first 2 years, he's been in Buffalo. That's the other part.
What other options we have then? We don't have too much else. I mean, Pierre Paul's out there. You got a bunch of outside linebackers that would
Pierre's
probably
a
be
true DN though. He's a true 4-3 DN though to me.
Pierre. I'm looking at some of the defensive ends right now, seeing how they would. Ryan Kerrigan, like he'd probably work.
Kerrigan, heck yeah, and he could drop. But if I remember correctly, wasn't he hurt? What? Let me pull up. I think
Justin Houston.
Well, he was just having success in Baltimore and in Indy.
Yeah, but that's the question.
Yeah.
Do you see it as another Melvin Ingram thing? We're expecting.
Well, what about Melvin?
Highsmith.
Isn't Melvin available?
I wouldn't mind.
Can we call him up?
He just got to understand it's Highsmith's time now.
Yeah,
that's
my biggest concern with all those names that we brought up. It reminds me of how last year went when we first signed Melvin. It wasn't an issue of we don't think that Highsmith can get it done, but it was like, we've seen Melvin do this. We're excited about what Melvin can do. We want to see that out there. And I think with Houston, it would be a similar conversation. I think with not so much with Jerry, I don't think that we would view it that way because I think Highsmith is explosive. He's young. He's coming into his own. Clowney would definitely be like that though, because Clowney's a big name. Like, and we've seen at times when he is on what he can do, and you just can't miss the sheer like physical traits that he has also. So with that one,
I'm just thinking no. I'm thinking pass unless it is someone like Jerry
It'd
Hughes.
have to be like Jerry
he'd
is
probably
the
be the perfect
highest
one.
end there that I would tap without messing with Highsmith's growth or his confidence. That's the other thing. I don't want him to feel like he has to look over his shoulder. And with certain names that you could bring in, it will cause you to do that. Even if you don't have to, you're just going to do it. So for me, man, if it's not Jerry or anybody below that
I can't really find too much else. I think he would be the perfect guy because whenever you go to the outside linebackers, they have like KJ Wright, AJ Klein. These guys would be inside linebackers for us.
4-3 outside linebacker.
Because the only guy they have listed, there's probably two that would make sense: Jamie Collins and Melvin Ingram.
Yeah, I don't like Jamie. I don't think he fits what we're trying to do.
Who's our skipper? That wouldn't kill us, I guess.
And that's I think Mr.
Preseason hero of like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
He brought up Carl Nassib. He said he's also available. I like Carl. I just don't think that he fits the 3-4. Because now you're talking about him standing up. He's definitely hand in the ground, longer body DN type. I don't think he could do that. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Whereas at least we know what Clowney. We've seen Clowney hand in the ground. We also seen him stand up as well.
He did really good for the Browns last year.
He definitely did, man.
9 sacks.
Yeah, he definitely did.
It's looking like he's going to re-sign with them, but that's the one. I mean, honestly, he'd be splitting. I mean, we wouldn't want him only 20% if we sign him. That's the other problem.
Yeah.
You got to pay him, and then it's now a really weird situation. It's probably worse than Melvin Ingram last year.
Oh, yeah, because the money. Yeah, it'd be way worse. And he's coming off of a hot season, whereas with Melvin, he was coming off of like the knee injury and stuff. It's like, all right, is he back? Is he not? What is it going to look like? Yeah, it'd be definitely different. I say bring back Debo, bro. But I'm looking at the clock. It's 9.
That might be worse.
It's 5:28. I don't want you getting in trouble. All right.
So our verdict is pretty much the same. We don't really need outside linebacker.
I would agree.
We're good with it. We'll just believe in Highsmith.
Roll with our guys, man.
We got to see what Highsmith did last year, and it was pretty damn good.
I would agree.
This isn't like him going into a second year where we felt a lot better about bringing in Melvin Ingram.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know what Highsmith would do in a full-time role.
Mm-hmm.
We got some backup. Maybe there's the three-headed monster. But after seeing what Highsmith did after we got rid of Ingram, I think we're ready to give him the keys. Yeah. Him and TJ. Now, if you wanted to bring in a guy like Jerry Hughes as depth, that's not going to kill us. But we got enough depth right now, I guess. The problem is if one of them goes down. Maybe that's why this is even a conversation.
Because then it doesn't feel like it's enough depth after that. Yeah,
exactly.
When you start looking at TJ minus Highsmith or Highsmith minus TJ,
and it's Avery for the whole game. If it's only 1 week, fine. But sometimes these injuries go for 3-4 weeks, and you're just like, what the hell are we doing? And we saw what we looked like without our pass rush in certain games.
It kills you. It kills you, bro. Absolutely. So, check the supers real quick, and after that, man, we are out. Because I do see is it 29?
29?
Uh-oh. We got... Oh, never mind. We got a... hold on, no.
No, I'm good. Okay. Official momentum. Moats low-key got beat by Brady and Buffalo.
No, I did. Absolutely. I beat him once up there. Yeah. Ain't no shame in that.
You said you got a couple sacks on him, huh?
Absolutely. I've sacked him in Pittsburgh and in Buffalo. I ain't tripping on that. Yeah.
Official momentum. Deke, I'm going to challenge you. Rap off, sing off. plus singing. That's going to be tough.
You get the white claws.
I did have a solo
Deke.
back in 4th grade.
Listen, if you get the white claws themselves as in Deke, man, Deke will do it all. All right? Not in a weird way, but he'll do it all. Yeah.
Fish momentum. Hashtag Landry. Hashtag Beasley. Hashtag Jackson. Hashtag Switzer. Wide receiver free agents. We're good on receiver, bro.
Yeah, I like after the draft, man, I love our receiver room. Yeah, we don't need to touch that.
We're good.
Yeah.
Q. Think we should sign Bradbury since the Giants cut him instead. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that versus outside linebacker. But what does that do to my man Witherspoon?
Yeah, but what's the price point also? Because I think the Giants were saving a good amount of money too by releasing
because he had a big contract.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go for $9 million, $10 million somewhere.
If you get that, yeah, what does that do for Levi or Kello? Somebody is not enough miles out there, man.
Although a lot of teams cap spaces are getting eaten up throughout the offseason, so maybe someone that doesn't have a lot to pay him right now. I mean, you can always configure it out, but maybe you get him on the cheap with the timing of the release. Kind of like Steven Nelson last year. When we released him, we thought his market was going to be a little bit higher, but then he only signed for like $4 million with the Eagles. The
timing, absolutely.
Who knows? I wouldn't mind him. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
Official momentum. Moats, come out of retirement. Call Harrison.
I'm a YouTuber.
Both of you.
I'm a YouTuber. Call Debo. Debo still won it. He can still get it done. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a media guy. I'm a talking head. That's what my life is now, ladies and gentlemen.
Official momentum. It says trade back for Quincy Roche.
You like Quincy. He was nice.
Yeah. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
And then he also says to close us out, Welch's or apple cider? Question mark. Hashtag Friday Live. Be prepared.
Which one do you prefer? Welch's apple cider?
Welch's grape juice or those are both really good.
They are, bro.
Wow. I mean, apple cider is better for the fall. Yeah. Welch's you could have year round, so I'll go with grape juice.
Grape juice be hitting, but I like the apple cider because it's a little warmer. You know, when I'm drinking it, especially when I'm talking a lot, I like to keep the vocals warmed up.
Oh, you heat it up.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it cold.
You like it cold? Fair enough. Okay.
Official momentum. One more. He says I'm 12-0 on Madden. Get at me.
All right. Maybe another time we will have y'all two get at it. But Deke, you are not gonna be late to this game on my account. And it's 5:32. I'm not pulling an AB. You're not going to pull an AB. You're going to be on time, all right? So, with that being said, man, I need you to turn up tonight at the game. Make sure the claws are flowing. Be safe out there. Don't get no fisticuffs. You know, the New York fans, man.
Yeah, we'll see if I'm sitting next to one.
Hey, man, be careful out there, all right? But anyways, man, we appreciate everybody that was with us today on this journey, man. We'll be back in the saddle on Wednesday. Definitely appreciate the heck out of all your support as well. And until next time, baby.
Peace.